Okay, we're ready for our journey to Mexico. We were blessed to have you this woman has worked on the charter almost since the very beginning of the charter. And she has given to Mexico, all of Mexico, a heart for the charter and for its meaning. And I want you to know how grateful we are for all that you've done. And I'm sure if the mayor were here, he would say that it is the kind of energy. Every year she sponsors a wonderful event with several thousand people, with people speaking on compassion from all over the world. And so we're very, very grateful that you're able to be here today and to not be a stand-in, but to be a real addition to who we are. It was my own intention that I wanted to be sure that people understood compassion is now in 100 different places, including many cities outside of the United States. And so it's important for us to know that this is a worldwide movement. And so welcome and thank you.
Thank you. Well, good morning. I'm very excited to be here this morning sharing with you all this beautiful experience of working for a compassionate world. I am certain that this is our time, and we are responsible for building the world we want for our children and grandchildren in my case. For 10 years, I've been working as the director of an annual event called the Worldwide Meeting of Human Values at Monterrey, Mexico, organized by our nonprofit organization with the purpose to promote human values, presenting better practices and innovations that can help us await our collective consciousness in the process of a compassionate human evolution. This year has become a global platform where more than 230 speakers, including Nobel Prizes recipients, educational and religious leaders, social activists, have been sharing their experiences in values as solidarity, oneness, justice, inclusion, human rights, among others. We have reached more than 200,000 people from 160 countries by live stream, and yearly we have between 4,000 and 6,000 attendees. When we decide to speak of compassion, we found the Charter for Compassion, and I was inspired by Karen's proposal and look forward to have this amazing program in our platform and in our cities. 3 years ago, your director went to Monterrey, Mexico, and it was the first approach to a wonderful idea on how to build a compassionate city and a compassionate world. With the methodology of Barbara Max Hoover, we made the first exercise of collaboratory synergies where local universities, government, companies, including media and several social organizations, participated. Later in the same year, we worked this exercise on the platform as a global exercise with intersectoral leaders from all over the world. This prepared the initiation of the first state in Mexico to run a compassionate campaign. We started our campaign in a hospital lobby, and from there, this compassionate light started. We created a compassionate school in order to sensitize the different sectors in the city. We invited the 4 biggest universities and make their statement visible in their main buildings, and they did it. All their social work with the students and teachers got this intention. The elementary and secondary schools that runs throughout the Secretary of Education accepted to work in some schools in each section, counting their compassionate actions and using their wristband where they have 2 colors, and at the end of the day, the teachers help counting their daily actions And we got, in 4 weeks, more than 400,000 compassionate actions from the kids. This helped to raise awareness. We had the 070 info line in the city, where they invited callers to get into the campaign. The Secretary of Labor included a sensitized program into their courses. The Social Human Development Department also received training and work in the community centers counting compassionate actions. Several companies, including 3 international companies, included their compassionate program in their employees development program and included this intention in their corporate volunteers work. At the terminals of the international airport, they still have the banners inviting to cooperate in the state certification. We have many advocates in media, in the city football teams, in the Interreligious Council, where they work at the same time, giving a profound meaning of the campaign. I would like to let you know that there are still taxi drivers using their wristbands and including flyers in the back of their seats so city visitors can learn about this program. Home nurses entered to the program too. In Nuevo León, there is a new intersectoral citizen council board that have created the mission and vision for the next 15 years, and by law, the political leaders have to work to make it through. We managed to be part of this and work until the vision of the Social Development Committee included the word compassionate in the definition of the plan for the future of the city. The mayors called leaders from all the sectors and invited them to join the campaign. They promoted it in billboards, flyers, internet, and they received information about each sector's work. In 2015, Dr. John Campbell and Marin Turkovich have the first 3 cities certificated. They also recognize universities for all the work. In 2016, 7 other cities of the state of Nuevo León, including the capital Monterrey, were certified. Now we have 10 cities, and we will continue with the work in this year ahead. My team of social activists and I are committed to continue working so that the whole state could be certified by the end of 2019. We also would like to start working in other states and improve in this way the heart in our dear country, Mexico. And well, I prepared a small video with some of this information. I'd like to play it for you, and thank you for this wonderful opportunity to share with you all the work we've done. Thank you.